Morning? Oh, you kidding me? Today I'll be doing a review of the Ryobi brush cutting tool. And what it is, it's part of their expanded attachment line. And what you get in the box is this tool right here, a strap, the bracket for the strap, and this locking tool, which I think is used for holding the blade still so you can change it. I'm going to use it with the 40 volt power head, but you could also use it with any of their gas trimmers that are able to use the expanded accessories. So if you've ever tried to cut through something like this with just a regular string trimmer, this is some tough going right here because of the thickness, and it just kind of takes a long time to grind through that kind of thick material, especially something like this. This is a blackberry right here, and it just takes a long time to cut through it. So what I'm going to do is fire up this thing and see if it does a better job than your regular string trimmer. So that went through that pretty good. And here's something with a little bit more of a woodsy exterior to it. This is something that's got to come down. Yeah, that took that down way better than you would have ever gotten through it with the string trimmer. The brush cutter comes with its own handle, but my electric power head and my gas power head each have a handle too. So I'm not really sure. I've tried using it with this, and this is like way far away from the trigger, so it makes it a little off balance to use. I may end up just taking that off because it just looks dorky and it kind of gets in the way. So I'm going to go ahead and use this thing with the gas power head. And here's one thing that where I really like the electric better than the gas, because one, noise, and two, that thing is always spinning. When you let go of the trigger with the electric, it just stops, but with the gas, it's still always spinning a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and mow down some of this with the electric or with the gas power head to give a comparison. Wow, there's really no comparison. With the gas power head, that thing spins significantly faster. This is really a much better tool with the gas power head than with the electric. It works okay with the electric, but Yeah, it definitely works way better with the gas. It spins so much more quickly. See, this is a problem right here that I don't think you get with the gas, because it spins so much faster it just blazes through it. But the nice thing is this shuts off real quick and then you can pull it right out. So not too big a deal, just a little thing. I just did my whole ditch with this brush cutter, and the ditch is just really very thick grass. It was about a foot tall, and it went right through it like hot knife and butter. And I'm going to say from now on, this is going to be my go-to tool when I gotta mow down this ditch. And one reason is that if I had used a string trimmer, I would have gone through a crap load of string getting this all mowed down. And number two, if I had just done that ditch with a string trimmer, my shoes and my pants and my entire shirt would be covered with splatter from mulching up the plant in that ditch. And I don't have anything. I got a little bit right there, but I basically have nothing on me. My shoes are clean, and if I had gone in there with just a regular string trimmer, I would be just completely plastered with wet grass. Okay, I went down the whole ditch with this thing, and I hit quite a few rocks, and you can see a little bit where the paint is starting to come off on here. In the directions they tell you specifically not to sharpen the edge. That's probably because if you're hitting rocks, it's going to really do a number on the blade, or if it's flat, it probably gets to stay quite a bit sturdier. And if you hit a rock with a sharpened blade, you probably get a chance of getting some shrapnel. It's amazing. This blade is really just a flat edge, and it just whisks right through grass. It's hard to believe, but yeah, it's in pretty good shape. Let me spin it around. Well, the other side's even better shape. I don't know, can you see that? Oh, it's up in the air. Here's the bottom side after using it for a while. Still in really good shape. This is an item that you're really going to want to wear eye protection with, because when it hits something, it comes out with some velocity. Here you can see a little ding right here where I sent something through the metal of the cover, so that got a little deformed right there. This is aluminum, which is nice because most of the stuff you get is plastic, so that's nice. If you send a rock into the back of this thing, it's not going to shoot out through some cheap piece of plastic. And like all the expanded tools, it's super easy to put on and take off. You just give it a couple, 3 squeeze turns, and it comes right apart. Slide your new tool in. Couldn't be easier. I'd have to say, all in all, I really like this tool. If you're going to use it on heavier stuff, like small sticks or branches coming up or something like that, you're probably going to really want to use this with the 4-stroke or with a gas-powered motor. The electric motor will go through it, but it's a bit of a sawing process. With the gas, it just goes right through. And my experience has been with any of the Expandit product line, all of these things work better with the gas engine than they do with the electric, with the exception of the edger tool. However, if you already have the 40-volt power head, or you're not a fan of gas motors in general and you don't like the noise or the stink, the electric works fine. It's just a little bit slower, but it's a lot quieter and it is so much easier to use. So far I really like this thing. Thanks.